We are going to kick off our political focus this week with an interview with a gentleman you're going to find interesting. One of three candidates who have filed petitions to run for Knox County mayor. They are all Republicans and have all agreed to join us in the coming weeks to run down their priorities for the county. The framework for our conversations will focus on the biggest slices in the almost $800 million county budget. We begin with education. For every dollar the county receives in tax revenue, almost 60 cents goes to fund education. We begin with broadcaster by trade, longtime community servant, and current county commissioner Bob Thomas. Thank you for being here. Congrats on the run. And let's talk about education and your top priority for education in Knox County.
Well, first I want to say thanks for doing this. You know, a lot of people don't even step up to the plate and let us talk about things, and you're here, you're going to do a series. This is fantastic.
Our pleasure.
I really compliment you on that. You know, I've been involved with Knox County schools and Knoxville schools all my whole life. I went there. All of my kids attended Knoxville schools. So I've got a really good picture, I think, of what Knoxville schools need. And I kind of view it as taking Bob Thomas to the second power. You know, we spend a lot of money on Knox County schools, as you said. I think it's actually about 63 cents of every dollar. But I kind of view it like this. I have a vision and a plan, what I would like to see for Knox County schools, and I call it HOT. H-O-T. First thing I want to do is honor our educators and our education process. I don't think we talk about sports, athletes, things like that. I want to make sure in Knox County that we really honor our educators and we make sure we, like, for example, the teacher awards. You know when those are? They're coming up like the first week of February. Most people don't know that. I want that to be the biggest thing of the year, every year. I want to honor our educators. Then I want to, the O is to open our barriers. We've got some barriers in our schools. For example, what I have found from the nonprofits and things I'm on, there's children in our schools in Knox County, they're hungry every day when they go to school. We've got to cut out. No kid is going to learn whether they're hungry. They're not going to learn if their teeth hurt, if they can't see well enough. Those barriers we've got to knock down and move forward. And the T is to train our students in the things that they see as their expertise. We all were born a certain way with certain things we're good at. I'm never going to play in the NBA. I'm not going to be a doctor. It's just not my thing. You and I obviously found out sometime in our life broadcasting is what we really enjoyed. I found that out at 17 years old. There's a lot of students that don't know what they want. I think we've got to help train them, find out what it is that's important to them. Great example is 3 years ago, I got on the front end of Ride and Decide. That is an opportunity for kids that don't feel like necessarily a four-year college is right for them. So they can, if they want to work with their hands, they can ride with a tradesperson if they have good grades and they're junior or senior, and they find out, they ride with them, and they may decide that's something they want to do.
We're going to have to run, but I want to get your take on teacher salaries. Should they be higher than they are right now in Knox County?
I definitely, as honoring educators, I would definitely like to see their salaries go up as well. We've got to take care of those people. They're the ones, I want to find the best teachers and make sure they're taken care of very well.
Bob Thomas will dive into other issues as the weeks wear on. Thanks very much.
Look forward to it.
We'll see you soon.